In this episode of Life Skill Cooking, we will be cooking a Hamburg steak.
Hello, welcome to another cooking tutorial. Today I'm going to be making hamburger steak. For the ingredients, we have a little bit of meat here, ground up beef I think it is, ground up garlic, 1 egg, a little bit of soy sauce, bread powder, oil, ketchup, salt, pepper, bit of onions, and some butter. Let's get started. First, we want to cut the onion. So here I got a little onion. I'll get a knife. Cut this into smaller pieces first. And when all else fails, we can always grind them up. Now we can put all this onion in a bowl. Now that we have our onion in a bowl, we're gonna stir it up in a pan. So we first put up the heat, like so, and then we're gonna need some butter. About this much butter will do. The butter melt throughout the pan. Now we put the onions. So a lot of onion, but it will be okay. Just cooked enough, it looks about ready. We just let that cool down for a bit. Now we're going on to the meat. Make sure to turn off the fire off. Okay, here we have some ground beef. We're gonna first add a bit of garlic. We're gonna have about half of that amount, around this much too. We're gonna add some breadcrumbs. Gonna put a generous amount of breadcrumbs. We'll add more if we need to. A little bit of soy sauce if you want. And an egg. Now we have a bunch of stuff. We can also add some ketchup, just a little bit.
Now that the onions have kind of cooled down, we're gonna add them to our batch.
Okay, now we mix it again. Now you should have something that looks a little bit like this. Now we can start making the patty. Make sure do not make it too thick or else it won't cook well. So we got a little patty. Now that we have a little patty, let's see how it goes on the pan. First add a little bit of oil. Spread out that oil. Turn on the heat. Okay, it's cooking. We'll use this to let it simmer a bit in the oil. Oh yes. Now I just let it sit there. Now we see that the sides are kind of brown. We're gonna flip it Ooh, okay. Now we're gonna put a little water over it and cover it like this. Also, we're gonna lower the gas a little bit. Now just wait. They're waiting a while. You can take this off and see if the other side is cooked well. And yes, it is cooked well. So we can turn off the heat. We can put this on a plate now. See if it really is cooked. We can cut it down the middle, and yes, that looks cooked. Now we can put some cheese on it if we want to. And there you have it.